So, am I excited for Thor RagnaRok? I have one answer for you. Really one word. Yes! Oh, 1 minus Fox 9, so they ended Fox. And I guess this would be more of a post-reaction, I guess. I tried doing a reaction video, and also, if any of you have ever seen any of my other reaction videos beforehand, you see, for one, I kind of sometimes have to cut out a lot of the reaction altogether anyways. So I just thought, one, because I tried doing a regular reaction video, and it really didn't work out all that well, because for some reason OBS wants to be a jerk and freeze, and then also, apparently, it creates too much CPU usage, so when I'm recording my voice, it still doesn't work so well. I don't know, maybe next time I'll just use my camera one, I guess. But, I don't know, it just got annoying, so I just thought, screw it, I'm just going to make a reaction video like this. I guess explain, but this movie looks freaking awesome. This movie looks pretty freaking epic. They look like, for one, they're taking one, Hulk World, or whatever, which one it's called, Planet Hulk, where the Hulk becomes, spoiler alerts, I guess, for it, where Hulk becomes a gladiator. Which, mind you, that is probably my favorite scene in this trailer. Is just Thor looking and just going, yes! He's a friend from work! Oh, it's freaking good. Thor looks pretty epic with his hair cut short. I'm not going to do it, but he looks epic with his hair cut short. I'm trying to think. This trailer looks pretty freaking awesome. I looked at it first, I'm like, that looks a little bit like Star Wars. And it's because the Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe that's the Collector. Guardians of the Galaxy, it looks like Thor's going to be in there. I'm going to assume, because there's portals popping up everywhere around in that trailer, I'm going to assume Ragnarok is going to have kind of similar to Thor Dark World, where like there's going to be something that links all these worlds together, probably some kind of hole or something that links them all together. I love like when Thor first drops in and it's like hell. It just looks pretty freaking awesome. I'm pretty sure it has a different name in Norse mythology, but hell. It looks freaking awesome. And then there's these two new characters. It looks like they're two different characters. I'm not sure. This one girl with this one woman with weird antlers, and then this other girl who destroys Thor's hammer. I freaking saw him like, FOD, which also my brother showed me. I believe it was, I think we went to go see Star Wars Rogue One. He showed me a still shot of Thor Ragnarok. I guess it was like a behind the scenes kind of thing. And it shows Thor wielding a new hammer. I thought like they were just going to do an attachment line, but no, they freaking shatter that hammer. It's just everywhere. Gosh dang, this looks good. And also it looks like, at least to me, it looks like they're dropping, because again, like and I've said this at least over 10 times by now in my reviews of Marvel. Thor was the fantasy epic of Marvel movies, and all the other movies, each one has their own theme. Captain America's spy, Iron Man, actually I'm not really sure. Iron Man would just be standard superhero, I think, at this point. Terrorists, fighting terrorists and stuff like that. One, I guess, because he actually does fight a couple terrorists, now that I think about it. The TV shows, Daredevil's the lawyer show, Jessica Jones, Noir, and, so on. Each one has their own thing. Ant-Man, Thief movie. Each one has their own kind of movie. Thor was the fantasy, like the Lord of the Rings type of movie. At least that's what they wanted to be of Marvel. But this one, this looks like the Flash Gordon of Thor movies. At least like the ending thing where like it shows Thor Ragnarok has like that 80s or 70s, whatever, 80s like pump up of the 80s, 70s pump up of the thing that kind of zooms in. Also, they're taking more cues from the Guardians of the Galaxy trailers, it looks like now. Having that awesome music in the background, showing some good funny clips. Hopefully not the best ones, but the funniest clips and stuff like that. It looks kind of hype up it being funny a little bit more. And then hopefully that just means they'll knock this one out of the ballpark. Because, again, Thor 1 and Thor 2, they're alright. Like, I do like them. They're alright. They're not, like, the worst thing ever. Like, I can put them on and be like, sure, I'll watch it. Why not? And, like, I'll be entertained. But I'll say they're probably not the greatest Marvel movies out there. I'm not gonna say they're like the pinnacle. Like, they would probably be the lower end of Marvel movies. Even though Thor: Dark World has my favorite Infinity Stone in it, at least in this universe, this Marvel universe, because I actually really like the ether, like that blood-looking thing that gives you power. I don't know, I just freaking love it. It looks pretty epic. I just love the scene. I just love. Again, I keep bringing that. I brought that up twice already, but I just love the scene. Just Thor seeing Hulk. Just, yes. Oh, it looks so good. I want to see that scene line because this probably will be like a Thor Hulk movie. Not to mention it is a little, and Loki, isn't it? I'm wondering because again, I know the mythology of like RagnaRok in Norse mythology, and like this is the end of Thor. This is the one where Thor dies in Ragnarok. He also dies by fighting a giant serpent, which I was guessing maybe that one chick who destroys a hammer might be the quote-unquote serpent or a stand-in for the serpent. But then again, I also seen the newest Avengers TV show or the cartoon, and like there's the giant serpent in that, so I'm like, I don't know in the comics if this giant serpent is actually a giant serpent or is she like the analog for that. Because also she would then have to be the daughter of Loki. Because Loki births a lot of monsters that kills a couple gods. Also, the way that Loki, how this woman with the antlers looks, kind of resembles Loki's horns, and then the other girl, and they're both also wearing green like Loki. So I'm assuming maybe that's Loki's mother. Because I know he was born from ice giants, I believe. At least in one of the Thor anime movies, they said that. I can't remember the first one if they did say that too. But he's born, and I believe, in the Thor movie, I believe he's born from ice giants also. But I don't think they ever say what his mother's from. But it looks like maybe the Queen of the Underworld. I can't really remember what the mythology for the ending for the Underworld was, which is surprising. At least to me. Well, look that up now. But for Norse Underworld anyways, which again, I love the scenery for that. That looks pretty freaking epic. I'm trying to think. It looked awesome. It looked pretty freaking awesome. I love the music in the background. I love how everything looked. They kind of did like the Star Wars kind of look to them, like when he went to that world where he then gets captured. That looked pretty cool. I guess that's when the lady throws Thor into the void or whatever. Which also I kind of want to know how, like, who's gonna make his new hammer, because I know, well, I just know in mythology wise that Thor, and in this one it's, I guess, star matter or something like that his original hammer was made of. This new hammer, I'm wondering what it's gonna be made of, since I wonder if it's gonna be the whole thing, you have to be worthy. And of course, they're taking their own liberties for they're taking their own. They're making. There's a different mythology, of course, for Thor in this universe than, let's see, our Norse mythology. Being that Loki was actually there during Thor's hammer's creation, Mjolnir's creation. Which again, I really got to get that hammer. I could put it somewhere. But yeah, the movie looks like it's gonna be freaking epic. It looks awesome. I definitely want to see this. But yeah, it went from Marvel's fantasy series to Marvel's Flash Gordon. Defender of the universe. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you also for watching. If you watch all the videos that I've done, please link the description below. Check out my videos. And we will. See you later. Also, did anyone notice it says the movie's coming out in November, and then right at the end it says coming soon? You already said when it's coming. Why don't you just say coming out in November at the end?